common question I get on my stream is how do I improve or how do I climb the ranks? While I can only give generic advice as different players have different problems, this got me thinking about what it truly takes to be good at games. Hi guys, this is Eggwick, and today we're talking about the most important trait for success. If you like this vid, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free and you can always unsubscribe at any time. Enjoy.
Also, he'll be live on Twitch almost every day at 8 PM GMT plus 8, and we hope to see you there.
As I thought about things, I realized that there are many aspects that make a good player. There's mechanical skill, game sense and awareness, the ability to be 2 steps ahead of the rest, and many others. But when it all comes down to it, what is the one thing that all great players have? Wanna guess? It's an elite mindset. Mindset is what holds players back from improving, but at the same time, it can also be the difference between winning and losing a game. I've recently been playing in Silver for my No Crosshair to Diamond series, and some players there have insane aim, and yet, they're still Silver. You might say that it's because they lack game sense, which can be true, or because they're stuck with bad teammates, but I think it's because their mindset isn't fine-tuned for improvement. You can have the best aim or whatever, but if your mindset is poor, then you will not climb. Like seriously, there have been numerous reports of players giving up in the early game because of failed plays, even if the match is 100% winnable. So, what exactly is a good mindset and why is it so important over everything else? Firstly, the game isn't over till it's over. Take things slow and reset your mental when you get the chance. You can do this between rounds in attack shooter or when basing in a MOBA. Secondly, implement systems that will make you improve. High-level players have different ways of doing this, but the most basic form is to look back at your actions and try to understand what went wrong and what went right in a specific situation. In Valorant or CSGO, this might be a per round basis, but in other titles it could be on a match-to-match system. You might even want to VOD review, but just thinking about these things can help a lot. Trust me, any player who's climbed a good amount has done this, even subconsciously. It can be tough to figure out what you did wrong, which is why it's important to be hard on yourself. Not to the point where you demoralize yourself from playing, but more along the lines of being uncompromising with the expectations of your gameplay. That means that even if your teammates are quote-unquote bad, or you hard carried the game, there's still areas where you fall short in. Even the best players in the world will tell you that there's always something to improve on. Remember, nobody is perfect and you will never have a perfect game. Obviously, some things are out of your control and you need to understand that. There's a fine line between being productive about your mistakes and letting them get to you. And that's going to be a different experience per person. Tilt will not help. If you're tilted, it might be best to take a break as that will only stunt your improvement. Next, after figuring what you did right and what you did wrong, take that information and use it to improve your gameplay for future encounters. Now, I know this sounds overly simple, but this mindset of identify and implement is the key to success in gaming. That and how long you're willing to stick to the grind. Nobody is born with amazing skills to begin with, and sure, while some people might pick up certain things faster than others, it's less about that and more about the work you put in. I'm kinda tooting my own horn here, but one of my pet peeves is when someone brings up my aim as a crutch for how I climbed. I was a console player just a few years ago and I had to relearn everything when switching from console to PC, so when people bring up stuff like this, it feels as though they are discrediting my effort and hard work. Lastly, this is something I just want to share as I've been reading a lot of books lately and it's kind of off topic. There's this concept called marginal gains where you try to improve yourself by 1% every day. The British cycling team used this and went from not winning anything in 110 years to winning 60% of the medals in the following Olympics. I'll link the article in the description, but if we apply this to our gameplay, how do we improve ourselves by 1% daily? For Valorant, that might be learning one lineup a day, or trying to get a higher score in the range, and for MOBAs, that might be improving your average CS or making notes to buy more wards. Either way, the aggregation of these 1% marginal gains is what turns a mediocre player into a good one. Nobody just gets good overnight, and it's all about improving yourself daily. Anyway, that's it for now. I just wanted to share my thoughts on mindset and its importance to improvement, so if you guys have any questions or comments about the topic, I'd love to hear them down below. Also, thank you so much for 92k subscribers. This is Eggwick, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.